Now, the US Treasury Department has said that it is imposing more sanctions on individuals and tankers helping to ship millions of barrels of Iranian crude oil per year to China. Now, Iran has slammed the new US sanctions as illegal and unjustified. The move has come after the American President Donald Trump earlier this week vowed to bring Iran's oil exports to zero. This is the country ties to prevent the country from obtaining a nuclear weapon. Now, Washington has targeted an international network that facilitates the shipment of millions of barrels of Iranian oil to China. In a statement, the US Treasury Department said, and I quote, "The oil was shipped on behalf of Iran's armed forces, General Staff AFGs, and also its sanctioned front company, the Sapphire Energy." A spokesperson from Iran's foreign ministry has said that the US move is categorically unjustified and is contrary to all international rules. He further added that exerting pressure by preventing Iran's illegal trade with its economic partners is an illegitimate, illegal and violative measure. The sanctions target multiple jurisdictions including India, China and the United Arab Emirates as well as several vessels. Now, the India-based Marshall Ship Management Private Company Limited, along with the alleged Indian National Director Ryan Javier Arana, has been sanctioned. Now, this comes just a day after Donald Trump had ordered for the revocation of sanctions waivers for Iran's Chabahar port. And that move threatens to derail New Delhi's strategic foothold in the region. It also specifically targets the Chabahar port project, dismantling exemptions that had allowed India to pursue its activities despite broader sanctions on Iran. Now, remember, India and Iran had signed a 10-year contract to operate the Iranian port of Chabahar, which New Delhi sees as a strategic trade route to the landlocked Central Asian republics, allowing it to bypass Pakistan. Now, Chabahar is also seen as a counter to China's development of the Gwadar port in Pakistan. Located close to Iran's southeastern border with Pakistan, the deepwater Chabahar port is less than 100 kilometers from Gwadar. Now, these developments all threaten to unravel years of diplomatic efforts and strategic planning, potentially forcing India to reassess its regional connectivity strategy and also its approach to maintaining influence in Central Asia. And WION Siddhant Sibal has been tracking the story very closely for us and has sent us this report. Listen in.
Well, the US decision to put an Indian entity on its sanction list over violation of Iran sanctions is something that is not new. There have been such instances in the past as well. But this development coming at a time when the new administration has taken charge in Washington under Donald Trump, who has taken an aggressive stance when it comes to dealing with Iran. In fact, the waivers when it comes to Chabahar port have also been removed, and that of course impacts India, given that India's engagement with Chabahar port has been important for its wider connectivity towards its west. But all in all, this is a very substantive relationship, India-US. We know that the Indian Prime Minister travels to United States next week and meets Donald Trump in the White House, and that of course will be a significant moment in India-US relationship, because for the first time that an Indian Prime Minister meets the new US President very early on, and that shows the convergences on several issues, whether it's defense, whether it's Indo-Pacific. In fact, the Indian Defense Minister spoke for 30 minutes with his counterpart yesterday, with focus on firming up the defense engagements. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.